Happy Blessed Friday. This week has been abundant with miracles, and I'm so fortunate enough that I get to share the Word of God with you. And today, we get to talk about Sarah. There's so much power in a fresh perspective. Even if you've read something 1,000 times, it's better to read it and act as if you've never heard it before. You'll find some new things. There'll be some new truths. There'll be stuff that you've never seen. My advice to you is to not let your doubts dictate your decisions. Sarah's journey mirrors ours, because waiting on God still feels like wrestling in silence. His promises still stretch across seasons of uncertainty, and the temptation to take matters into our own hands, that's as real now as it was then. In all honesty, I'm pretty certain that in our homes, hearts, and quiet moments, we can all relate to Sarah, the wife of Abraham, born no children. Yet God spoke a word that defied biology and logic. I will bless you. I will multiply you. I will give you a son. Not only did he promise a child, he changed their names. Sarai became Sarah, and Abram became Abraham, marking a divine shift in identity before the miracle even arrived. Abraham believed. He didn't waver at the sight of his aging body or barrenness of Sarah's womb. But Sarah, she struggled. And isn't that where many of us find ourselves? Not in the absence of a promise, but in the presence of delay. Her doubt grew louder than her faith, and in that noise, she made a decision. Take Hagar, the Egyptian maidservant. Let her bear the child. It was a human solution to a divine promise. But when we try to help God fulfill His word, we often birth complications instead of blessings. I've been there. I've carved paths God never asked me to walk. I've tried to accelerate His timing, only to find myself off a cliff, wounded or weary, and wondering why it hurt so much. I've learned God doesn't need my shortcuts. He needs my surrender. Sarah's choice led to years of tension, jealousy, and emotional turmoil. 13 years had passed before Isaac, the child of promise. He was finally born. Can you imagine 13 years of Hagar and watching her raise Ishmael? 13 years of wrestling with regret, shame, and longing. But here's the grace. God didn't revoke His promise. He didn't abandon Sarah. He fulfilled His word, not because she was perfect, but because He is faithful. So if you're in a season of waiting, do not rush it. Don't trade your promise for a plan. Don't expect an apple from a rose. Just go deeper into God's presence, not into your desires. Because what He has spoken, He will fulfill. Waiting is not punishment, it's preparation. And when the time is right, the promise will come. Not a moment too soon, and not a second too late. Have an amazing weekend. I'll see you next week.